up, y'all? Knight's Edge here again. Got another little quick video for you. Something a little unusual. Well, I guess not so unusual considering I do a lot of these this particular brand of knives. But this is kind of like just a little overview review to this Mr. Eddie Knives. If you want to check him out, it's going to be linked down below. It's Mr. Eddie _411 on Instagram, and he does have a YouTube page now. He does some shorts, so maybe he'll start having some of his fixed blade stuff on there. That'd be pretty cool. He makes all his own stuff by hand. You know, I mean, a lot of you guys that are familiar with the channel are definitely familiar with Mr. Eddie's knives, and he's got a really large folding knife collection, really super nice knives and stuff. He lets me borrow a lot of them for the channel, you know, to review and stuff. But he also makes some pretty cool custom knives. You know, these are handmade fixed blades. You know, he does everything himself. He grinds it. He puts the you know, but well, in this one's case, he did the sheath and the handle and everything, right? But yeah, he does the material for the handle. He does grinds, you know, all kinds of different stuff. So totally made by him. Definitely worth checking out, Mr. Eddie Knives. So anyway, without further ado, this one he gave to me. Pretty cool. You know, this is a really nice knife. I thought it was pretty neat. I've never quite seen anything like this before, and got to looking into it. And according to someone in the chat, they said, "Man, isn't that like the Japanese knife that they use for whenever they do seppuku, you know, or something like that?" And it is kind of like an homage to that. But yeah, as you can see, it slides in and out of the wooden sheath. You know, pretty good. You know, it's got like a little magnetic kind of ring that kind of holds it in there a little bit. You know, kind of helps with detail. I wish that magnet was a little stronger, but yeah, this is a really neat knife. You put the little Punisher logo there. I think that's pretty cool. You know, the wood grain on it, and it looks really nice. I don't know if it's coming across in the camera or not, but the texturing on that, you know, and the work, you know, that went into doing this is it's pretty astounding. You know, pretty nice knife, and very talented guy. So anyway, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna do, I guess I'll do kind of like my normal where I do the overall measurements and stuff like that. I had to kind of work the sheath in there too on this one. 8 1/16 overall with the sheath. If you do without the sheath, you're looking at 7 1/2. And if you're looking at blade length, you're looking right at, let's see. Let me get the old equalizer here. Yeah. Blade length, total blade length overall, right at 3 5/8. It's got a little bit of a choil right there, as you can see. So yeah, right at 3 5/8. Sharpened length almost 3 5/8. That whole thing sharpened all the way down to the choil there. So pretty good little size EDC knife. Get out the calibers here, make sure they're zeroed out. Blade stock thickness 165 thousandths there, going down. It doesn't have an edge on it yet because I asked them to leave the edge off, but still, even without the edge, you're still going down to 18.5 thousandths. Really, really nice hollow grind on this thing. Did a great job with that. And in case anybody's curious, thickness on that, 0.66 of an inch. Now, I don't think these in particular are available. He said he would never make anything like this again because it was such a pain in the ass to make. But I just figured I'd show it off and kind of give like a quick overview of it, you know, because I really like it. It's a nice knife. All right, size comparisons. What do I have to compare? I'll get rid of the sheath for a second. Spyderco Para 3. All right, some folders. Paramilitary 2 and Para 3 compared to it. So, I mean, that gives you a fairly good idea of the size of it. Do 2 more folders here. Ontario Knives Rat Model 2, Ontario Knives Rat Model 1. You know, definitely broader than both, for sure. Cutting edge, a little bit more, a half an inch more so than the Rat 1, actually. All right, and other knives, let's see, what do I have fixed blade wise to compare it to? I'm kind of digging around here. I got this Milwaukee. Not really a fair comparison there. You know, that's a mass manufactured Chinese made cheap knife, but you know, it is a fixed blade and I do have it. So yeah, that one is obviously larger than that. I don't even know the name of that Milwaukee. I got it at Home Depot a few years ago. The Milwaukee Drywaller 5000 or something like that, maybe. I don't know. But let's see. Let's do one more. That's a CRKT Spew. So that gives you a good little idea if you're familiar with that one. All right, put that back up. So, got the size comparisons, got the overall measurements, everything. Let's do what's next. What do I normally do next? Y'all help me out here. Weight. All right, get the scale out. Get the scale out. Let's do it with the sheath on it at first. You're looking at 7.9 ounces. Seven point 7.9, 7.9 without the sheath, 6.0. All right, so 6 ounces without the sheath, almost 8 ounces with the sheath. Zero that out. All right, let's get out blue jeans. Yeah. All right, we'll go with a hardware check. Yeah. All right, so that's done, right? That's pretty quick specs for me. Yeah, anyway, I'm just, you know, I don't really know how to do fixed blades too good, really, I guess. But yeah, look at that hollow grind on there, man. That's one of my favorite things about this, you know, is he did a great job, in my opinion, of that, you know. It's a really nice straight back, you know, design, the up sweep right there. You know, super nice little knife for sure. Got his logo, Mr. Eddie Knives, right there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, overall, a really great knife. I don't know, you know, I mean, this doesn't, obviously you can't carry it on a belt or anything like that. Maybe you could throw it in your pack or, you know, something like that if you wanted to use it. You know, I haven't hard used it or anything like that. I need to put an edge on it so I can use it really. But I have enjoyed kind of fiddling around with it, and you know, for a blocky thing, it really does have good ergonomics. You know, surprisingly well. You know, it is pretty grippy. You know, it's just, you know, you get what you're looking at, but I mean, it's well rounded. It's contour. It's not you know, it's not splintery. It's not you know, too slick. You know, I think he did a great job with the gloss and the wood and everything. That's really nice. And whenever you put your thumb up there, you feel pretty locked in, really, you know. So, I mean, you get a full 4-finger grip on it for sure. You know, this would be like a good desk knife. This would be a good, you know, kind of just a conversation piece, really. You know, it's kind of like a manual knife, really. You know, it's like a little sword. It's a cool looking little mini Japanese katana, kind of, you know. But not the exact same blade shape, and with the Punisher logo and a lot smaller. But yeah, I think he did really good on this. I like this one. I like the fact that he put a magnetic a little magnet strip on here. If I could change some things, I know Mr. Eddie's always asking me to tell him, you know, tell me what I got wrong, tell me, you know, all the good, the bad, all that stuff. He definitely didn't put me, you know, he definitely didn't put me up to saying good stuff about his knives. You know, I can tell you that, you know, because he is, he's pretty critical of himself, and he's pretty OCD with getting things right. So if I had to have just some nitpicks about this, you know, and overall it is awesome. If I had to have some nitpicks about it, I would say, um, you know, make that magnetic detent somehow, that strip, a lot stronger. You know, not open, obviously not, you know, where it's 50-pound weight strong. You know, I mean, you don't want to not be able to get it off. Maybe figure out, it would be really cool if he could figure out how a way, and maybe he's already done it, but to kind of have this in some form or fashion that you can carry with like a clip or something. I know that's, you know, probably stupid or asking a lot or whatever, but I think that would be pretty cool, you know. Yeah, other than that, man, like I can't nitpick anything about this. It's got a sharpening choil. Maybe the sharpening choil could have been a little bit bigger, maybe, you know. I kind of like the finish on it. It's really nice. It's kind of like unimproved, rustic looking, you know, really shiny there. I like his logo. The fact that it's not extraordinarily prevalent, but it is there. So, you know, it is a Mr. Eddie knife. You know, that's pretty cool. With a little raccoon there. That's pretty neat. Overall, and well, I'm a dumbass, but maybe also on the sheath have a directional thing or something like that. Or maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know. I very well could be missing anything, but there's like a 50-50 shot if I'm going to put this back in here. I could pull it out like right here, you know, and not move it or set anything down and then go to put it back in and it's the wrong way. You know, that's just my luck with that. But yeah, anyway, really super nice knife. I'm not sure on the steel on it. He's probably screaming at the screen right now, and he'll definitely let me know down in the comment section, Mr. Eddie, if you're watching this. Not 100% sure on the steel of that, but it will be down in the comments. I'm almost positive on that. But yeah, super nice knife. Really, see, there we go. Did it again. Yeah, really nice knife. Really cool design, really unique. And he does a lot of stuff like that. And he does a lot of, you know, most of his knives are more like practical. You know, I also made me like a little kind of charcuterie cheese knife for my girlfriend, for Cole, you know, and she really likes that. He did a great job on that. He makes some really cool camping knives. You know, he's got some up for sale right now. As a matter of fact, if you want to come to the live stream, normally he's there on live stream Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I do a live stream, and he's normally there. So, yeah, but if not, you can always send him a DM on Instagram. I'm going to link it down below in the description. And big shout out to him, and I appreciate him letting me borrow this or let me have this, you know, for the channel. It's really nice of him. So, yeah, go check out Mr. Eddie Knives. And also, if you're not a member of Patreon, I do have a Patreon now, so check that out if you want to support the channel. I think lowest tier is like $2.99 maybe a month, something. I think it's either $1.99 or $2.99 a month. Then it goes up from there. You can do $4.99, $9.99, whatever you want to do. You know, all the tiers are the same. I just kind of try to give a little bit of extra content on Patreon. As much as I can anyway, and I really do appreciate everyone that is on there. And subscribers, hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate it very much. Like the video, that helps out too. And yeah, man, everybody's been awesome. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.